Hello everyone. So this is a little project, just a short fix it for a friend. This is some type of rototiller handle. Okay, it was taken off the machine. I don't know what type of machine it was on, but if you can see, it's pretty torn up, all the way in there. So I'm gonna have to pretty much pull this apart and figure out how to get that in there. So one thing I did do, because this side is still rigid and factory, this side is bent to poop. I made a little jig on a mock-up table I got here. Alright, so this thing only fits in this one way, can't move it. And then I went and I traced, you can see the line there, I already did that. I did that side, and I did that side. So then I can mirror that over here and get this back to the height and the relationship it should be. Does that make sense? So I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is light duty steel, and I don't know. All right, I'll keep you posted. Okay. All right, that's pretty clean. Now it's on to this. Okay, so here's the plan. Since this thing is all boogered up and fatigued and all kinds of stuff, what I did was I took an old curb pin I had down there, and I cut off a hunk of it, and I turned it down to the ID of the inside of this pipe. So I'm going to cut this to the right length. I'm going to jam it in that end and jam it in that end, and then I'm going to tack weld it. So I'll bring you back for that. I feel like I'm breaking the machinist handbook here, but I spread a blanket out here, and I want to break the edge here with the grinder, and I don't want a abrasive stones to get anywhere close to here. So I'm going to try this. Nice. I'm going to flip that around and do it again. Okay. Oh boy. Will you look at that? Isn't that what the Bassmaster says? Well, will you look at that? All right. Nice. It's going in past this shenanigans and up to the beginning of this curve. I might file some holes in here and here so I can plug weld, if you will, a few things in there, and I gotta line it up on my jig and we'll go from there. So I got these cleaned up, and what I did, I think I said this before, I drilled some holes in here. Okay. And this side. So what I'm going to do, and here's my homemade pin, aka curb pin. Okay, fits really good in there. I'm going to plug weld here and here, and then I'm going to bring this thing in. I'm going to set it flat, make sure it's true. But the beauty about this is I realized if I slid this end off, I can, you probably can't see this, but I can take this all the way through here. Okay, so I can square this up, true it up. I got my lines here. This is in the jig. I need to bring these an inch off the ground, and I can plug weld these, just tack them, and then I can take the whole thing out. Look at that. Then I can weld it up, clean it up, put it back in, and weld it right where it was. Boy, God, it's good to me. I don't know. I've had this thing for 20 years. If you're ever getting radiator hoses off or handles, it's really good. Get one of them. Okay, I'll bring you back. Okay, so what I did, I welded just this side. Okay, this side is still loose in there. And I'm starting to do just some layout here, and no way. See if you can see that. I don't know whether I ever told you guys that I'm a land surveyor by trade. So having stuff right, parallel and perpendicular, is a big deal to me. So I've got my center line all the way down there, hooked into my jig. So if I come here Okay, then I've got my little protractor. Just thought I'd get a, give me a direction on there just to play it safe. Okay, now I can come bring this in here, set this side where we know it goes. Okay, and then we can get this side to where we want it to be. Or close anyway. I'm missing metal here because it was so fatigued I ended up having to cut it out. Okay, that looks good. All right. Okay, just plug that a little bit. Right there, you can see all the missing metal. That was all just chewed up and fatigued out. So I'll be filling all that up with weld. But this darn thing is rock solid. Just with that. So we're on the right track. This thing can get in and out of here. I'm sure they build it to do that because that doesn't happen by accident. And so you can see where the metal was missing right there in the path, in the other end there. I will fill that all in, and I think we are good to go. All right, so I cleaned that up a little bit. I cleaned this up. I feel like a doctor putting a ripped up leg back together. It's never going to be perfect, obviously, and you know, it doesn't really need to be, but it's good and solid, and it even feels heavy in that area. So I got my jig set up. Being able to do that is a game changer. Okay. And now I know that these need to be 1 inch off the ground. So I got to bring that up. We got it all trued up. I'm going to then tack weld this and then fill that in. All right, I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm ready to go here. We've got it propped up to the right level. Perfect. Perfect. If you don't own a set of wedges, you need some. All right. I am going to tack this bad boy up. Oh yeah. All right, looks good. I'm gonna weld her up. All right, welding's done. Really tried to burn that in there pretty good. I think it's good. All right. No need for weld on the inside. I'll clean this up. Throw a quick coat of paint on the outside. And I think we're good. Alright guys. I hope this video isn't too long, and stay safe out there. It is Tuesday. I don't even know what it is. April 7th, I guess. Okay, might as well show you after the paint's on there. Looks good, looks really good. And it's much stronger than it was. That's what I like. Have a good one, everybody.